Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caramel. It's just back with another one. It's my official new video. Today we are gonna be doing a way different video. This is a video I was supposed to do like since 2018, but I currently didn't have no time. I was struggling with work, shift and school stuff, but this year I thank Oluwa for giving me the time, so I'm gonna answer tons of questions. Like, I am practically bombarded with questions. So the first question, we're gonna go into that. So someone asked me what's my native name, and yeah, so I'm gonna reply that question. My native name is Osarugwe. Maybe most of you don't know me by that name, but that is my native name. It's favorite makeup brands. My favorite makeup brands. Okay, I would say Born This Way, because they did a collaboration with Jackie. So Jackie Anna, they did a collaboration with her. She's a Nigerian, an American Nigerian, or an African American. Yeah, but she's a Nigerian. That's the most important thing. So Born This Way has different shades for dark skin. MAC products, the Bronx, sounds like Cardi B, the Bronx. Then let me see, Urban Decay has nice eyeshadows. Put for foundation, Morphe just created a new foundation, so I think I'm gonna try that out. Then what's other foundation? Yeah, L'Oreal, Never Stop. The NYX Total Control. Yeah, so let's say NYX, Urban Decay, Morphe, MAC, L'Oreal, Makeup Forever. And yeah, the next question is how to be confident. Okay, so the next question is how to be confident. I really don't know, but I think you gain this confidence while growing up. I was never a shy kid, and I could never be that shy. If you know I'm doing shy with you, just know I'm joking, because me, I know Maka, I cannot be shy, impossible. So if, like, I mean, it depends on the experiences you have in life that's gonna make you have the confidence. I don't know, maybe we're put in a situation in which you had to perform a play or sing in front of everybody. I think you'd have the boldness after that first time. You're gonna build the boldness to do whatever you want, and the confidence just comes automatically. Once you're bold, your confidence comes with it, like it's an extra gift. You get it. So I would say it's based on your experiences that life gives you. That is how you gain your confidence. Self-love. I gained my self-love by accepting who I am for what I am, or not what other people see me as. I gained my self-love from my grandma. Also, my grandma would be the person that would always tell me, you look beautiful, even when I know I'm ugly, you know, like she would tell me, you look beautiful. You are, like, I was that very ugly kid when she was little, but my grandma would be like, I can remember when you were little, you didn't even have hair on your head, I'm seeing you now. I'm like, I see my granddaughter. I'm like, okay, these are like major examples I'm just trying to give. But my self-confidence, my self-love all came with accepting myself. I had to embrace that, okay, this is who I am. I had to just take it and hold it and say, okay, this is who you are. Nobody's gonna tell you what you are and what you're gonna be, what you're gonna do in life. You really want to take those decisions. Like, sometimes people say your destiny is in your hands, but in the hands of God. The one way do your hands, now they read. They really matter. If I not read, maybe sit down, they made it, make God. Miracle fall for your head like that. So I mean, open your memory, open your heart to accept who you are for what you are, and not what people say about you, what people think about you, people's vision. You understand? Don't use the eyes people use in seeing you to look at yourself. Because if I have done that, if I don't think since, because some people just look at me and tell me I'm Charlie. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Caramel and she's back with another one. 218 has gone, we praise the Lord. 218 was a really big struggle year for me with my channel, but thank the Lord God Almighty. I think I am this year I'm gonna be able to supply you guys with everything you want in my videos. Just always comment, leave anytime I put up video for the next video you want to see, whatever you want me to do, just leave it in the comment box, and believe me, I will reply every single message. I am not gonna snub you, okay? My premise for 219. So today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video because people have asked me a lot of questions since 2018 and I have been unable to reply or give an answer to them. So this year we're gonna do it. We're gonna start the year with a Q&A. Let's see how it goes. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so let's go. So the first question I have here is, what is your dream job? My dream job is actually what I'm doing right now. Trying to help the old people, because I work in a care home, so I'm giving my assistance to the old, devoting my time to them, make sure they're okay, make sure they have their needs and all, like, just, yeah, because at the end of the day we'll all get old. And in Africa, what we say is, we didn't pray when we old, make our children take care of us. It's medicine, nursing, yeah, nursing. Favorite makeup brands. When I hear makeup brands, I'm talking about shmoney. I mean, if you don't have money to buy makeup, forget it. Just pack sand from the domot of your house. If I red sand is even better, mix it with small water, put it on your face. I said that is foundation, because the word now, even makeup is becoming too expensive. Worry, so you're costing. You see it? Your class is all the way from Nigeria, it's reaching Europe. You can't even afford makeup anymore. Really annoying. It's not me, I'm talking about, some expensive makeups, when a foundation start costing 102, you'll be like, I stay at home with her makeup. So my makeup brands, my favorite makeup brands are MAC, NYX, L'Oreal, Morphe. Yeah, I love Morphe palettes, Morphe foundation, which just came out. Then I also use MAC, which is fantastic. It is MAC foundations are perfect for my skin. Then I also use the Bronx, MAC Jacobs, which are perfect. These are expensive brands, but they are perfect. I mean, don't invest your money in buying crap makeup products. Like, I don't know, when I was that. We have another question. How to be confident and how to have self-love. I think confidence comes along with your experiences in life. I've had some experience in life that I just had to grow up alone in it, without discussing it with someone else. I just had to find a way out of it by myself, without involving too much people or involving the assistance of an adult. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think confidence, someone could be born with confidence. Like, I am that kind of person who is not shy. Right from when I was little, I would always throw myself into things that maybe people wouldn't do, or a female wouldn't do at first. I would always want to do it. So I think it comes naturally, and then you also gain it due to your experiences in life, through the things you're gonna pass through. Or so self-love, what can I say about self-love? Okay, self-love, I think it's that moment in your life when you appreciate yourself for who you are and what you are, not what you have or the vision that people see about you. Understand? Like, you shouldn't look at yourself with the eyes people use in seeing you. You should look at yourself like you are perfect. Yeah, I'm just like, you know, no one is perfect. Even me, I'm not perfect. You can see my face looking around like an orange, but I'm telling myself I am okay like this. You know, you have to tell yourself, look at the mirror and tell yourself, I love myself. No matter what people say, what people think about me, the vision people have about me, I don't give a damn. I feel comfortable in my body. I feel like I'm good. Then that is it. That is all you have to worry about. You don't have to think about, oh my god, this person said I'm short, which people actually they told me 1,000 times. I don't care. I am not going to increase myself. If you give me the beans to grow to, I'll eat it. But there is none. So allow me to be short. Short people even have locks. That's the way they find pass. Holla, I'll give it to your ancestors. I don't have your time. This is 219. So, we have another question. What was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? If I tell you, you start turning on your own on the floor. You start turning on your own because it's a very serious issue. So it happened to me in Paris because that was the year on which I used to sing with Catholic choir here. It's an international choir here in Lugano, and even before I'm saying it, I'm even laughing. So that was the time we went for the Pueris Cantores convention, which is actually the time in which all choirs from different countries, even from South Africa, anywhere in the world, we all come together to sing for a week. And we went, this time around it was in Paris, so we got to Paris, and yeah, I think I better not tell you the first one. Let me tell you the second embarrassing thing. Always in Paris. So we were on the train. I think we were coming back home. No, we were going to Paris. So we were going to Paris. No, we were going back home. We were coming back to Lugano. So we just left Paris and we were coming back home to Lugano. And we were on the train. So I had a friend, I won't say her name, and she used to sing in the choir with us. So we were in three, me, her, and another of our friend. So we joined our toes together. Yeah, if I want to fall downstairs because I want to show people my toes. So we were basically seated this way, giving each other our toes, facing each other, and we're just playing our legs up and down, sideways on the train, because we always have a reserved seat because we are much. At the moment, I'm just playing, you know, what should I play? I just hear prawn. I'm like, my trousers don't tear, oh, Baba God, see the disgrace. And there was a fine dude there. I was like, oh, peace. Don't disgrace yourself. Why? It was so painful, man. We have another question, but it's in an audio. So I'm going to play the audio. I hope you guys could listen to it. Could hear it. The questions are really much.
You can see nowadays most are how they're doing rituals using girls' pants, girls using boys' boots. What do you think the Nigerian government can do to solve this problem?
Okay, so the question is, basically in Nigeria right now, there's this ritual going on, and the most necessary requirement for this ritual is the lady's underwear. First of all, I cover myself and my spirit and my pants with the blood of Jesus. Amen. And okay, so this is a tough question for me, actually. I think the Nigerian government cannot do anything for this issue, but I think if our youths, these boys, are being given a chance to work, they would definitely work, but there is no job. And even to get a job in Nigeria is through connection. We all know. Don't need to tell that. In fact, if you're Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. I don't need to tell you a lie. We all know. To get work is through connection. So all these boys who are on the search of ladies' underwear, at the end of the day, you cannot blame them. Because sometimes it's either depression or poverty that led to it, or one disaster or the other, or even sometimes even our fellow guests, greed. They'll take their friends on and go and sell because they want to get fast money. You understand? These guys don't want to suffer. Some guys don't want to suffer. They don't know the meaning of I sweated for one day. They don't know. Even me in Europe, I know what they call this sweat. What do they call it? Clean sweat for your face like this. Not be summer, but now winter. So people don't want to suffer. They don't want to achieve their stuff with their own hands. They want fast money. Fast money that today they say money go the cough come out. No. So I think the only thing the president can do is to provide jobs for our youth. Provide jobs for people who have finished school, that are graduates of 2005, 2006, are still searching for jobs. That is what. In fact, the president should open a center where each youth go there to learn a particular job, and after this you're gonna have, I don't know, maybe an exam, and once he or she passes, open a business for the person. Nothing is too small. You start with 500 naira, tomorrow you reach 100 naira, 1,000, 5,000. It's still something. If you could call this money together, when you're rich, when you're cancer, you are somebody. You get it? Like I don't know if I'm explaining. It's a next question is.
I'm going to take it to the church. Nowadays, you see, some persons are going to pay in tithe, another says this is wrong, some says right. Another says they prefer to give their money to beggars. I don't know, on your point of view, which do you really think is right? Helping the poor or giving your money to the rich pastors?
No. God forbid. I always stand for helping the poor, helping the less privileged, or helping those who are coming up to rise more. I would never just sit down and count my money. I'm going to give it to the rich. That's waiting. You were the rich. I can't still bless you pass. Not to bless people who don't have. No, sorry. In my dictionary, you help the needy. You don't help those who have arrived. If those who have arrived cannot help the needy, then yours your name. Stay there. Wait for the consequence.
Final question for the now, because I'm not a very lot of question. Now I'm going to talk about the racist issue. What do you think could be done to really solve this problem? Even if we say there is no racism, of course, me and you know there's racism everywhere. Mm-hmm. What do you think could be done to solve this major problem?
Racism. Okay. Yeah, I think on a special day I'm gonna have to say my story about how I suffered racism, to be specific, in Lugano. I don't think there's a cure for racism. Racism is just how a particular person wants to see the other person. You understand? I don't know if you're getting. It's like, what would I put this? Okay. I'm black and I love my color. Another person comes and tells me, you're black and I love your color, right? And another person comes and says, you're black, I don't like your color. You remind me of, I don't know, something, Coca-Cola or the stuff. And you're like, why? And the person starts telling you maybe what this happened, that happened. Sometimes we get judged by our color due to what some other brothers and sisters of our same color have done. Some people became racist due to their experiences. Maybe some were raped by a black person or a white person, you never can tell. So they begin to develop this hatred towards people of dark skin or light skin, I don't know. But for me, I think the cure to racism is just, it's simple. Each person just have to accept it. Everybody are the same. If I cut my first layer off, my second layer, you would see it's the same blood that is running. It's the same blood that is for, like, our blood is all red. Our muscles are all the same. The body shape is different, yeah, because we are all different. We are all, how would I say, varieties of humans. Yeah, we are not food, but I would say varieties because there's no other word that's coming to my head in English. So it's basically the person, whoever is racist, is the person's responsibility to sit himself down, or their family responsibility to sit himself down and say, look, we are all humans and we are all the same. Stop looking at this kind of, don't look at this, okay, she's light skin, he's dark skin, he's brown, he's pink, he's yellow. Inside, we're all the same. We all have one heart, one hat. So I don't get why people have to be racist. Like, I can't be racist. I cannot. You love me, I love you, yes, but God created everybody in his own likeness and image. So if I'm this way, it's because my Baba in heaven is also a little bit like me. He created me in his own likeness and image. I mean, wake up. This is the 21st century. Racism should die by now. It's terrible, but it has to die. It needs to die. Look at me, I'm shining. Look at my tell me right now, you're ugly. Oh, be wow. To just come like this. You won't even expect it. Well, I have a lot of questions here. So these questions were really touching. And the next question this person asked me, in fact, shout out to Robusta, man. I was expecting, petty questions. You are making me to crack my brain box. Box one I never use since 3 days. You make a cracker. Don't worry. Your time they come. I go question you, eh? In fact, it's not I will give you. No worry, they come. So this same person also asked me what I could do, what I think I would do to change the level of poverty in Nigeria. Me alone, I could start something, but just one person can't make how will I say it, a revolution. Yeah, a revolution is the right word. I think not a number of people coming together in one team, in one faith, and one belief to change a situation in a country, it will always work, because the movement starts from one person. If I should start a movement of I want the head level in Nigeria to change, and I'm able to gather around me people who think the same way like me, the movement is going to make sense, the movement is going to proceed. So I think it's going to start from one particular person who has the interest of the poor in his mind, then the rest can come together. Like, it's gonna be like a bond, because when your fingers are like this, there is nothing that can pass through it. But when you're like this, it's impossible. I mean, we need one person, just one, that will say, today I want the poverty in Nigeria to stop. And believe me, with the movement of people, with the movement of those people who have the heart of the poor in their mind, it will all stop. But it all depends on one person, one loyal person who is ready to take the cross of the poor on his shoulders. That is what I think. And here I have a question of what was your first spoken word as a baby? That's what I want to know. This is a very strange question. Very strange. So I think maybe it would have been mom. The next question is, if you're given the word to governor for one day, list sentence you will initiate or change in this word. Okay. 10 things I would change in this word. Okay. If I'm to governor the word, good. I'm taking all those non-entities of our politicians away from the seats, all those old cargoes. When you pick a bottle up like this and you just do poof, that's the same thing I'm going to do with them. Just take them and dump them in one dustbin. For one day, it will not kill anybody. I think the best thing I actually do is gather all the money that was stolen from Nigeria, that was stolen from the citizens, that was stolen from the country itself, and I would give it to the poor. If I'm to govern the world for a day, I'll give it to the poor at least before the day is over. They must have kept it somewhere safe, developed their life with it, gotten something good with it, you understand? So yeah, I don't need to do 10 things. I think doing one good deed is enough for me. Out of the 10, I dash you the rest 90 more. I don't need it. The next question here is too personal. Are you a virgin? I'm gonna leave you to answer that question. Am I a virgin? I'm not gonna answer that. That is way too personal. Here I have another question. Auntie Lovett, shout out to her. She's one slim, perfect auntie with 2 kids. So her question is...
Now I have an idea. I want to ask you this. I wanted to talk about you. What drives you? You know what I mean? What drives you? What gives you the daily motivation in your daily life, in your relationship, in your career as well, and as a young woman growing up? What drives you? What gives you the motivation? What gives you the inspirational? What do you...
Okay, so she's basically asking me what gives me the motivation in life to carry on, what gives me the motivation to work, what gives me the motivation to wake up in the morning and say I'm going to work, what gives me the motivation in my relationship, what gives me the, like, what drives me crazy, that keeps, like, you know, that gives me that motivation of I can do it, I can make it. So where do I start from? The love I have for my job, the love I have for my patients, the love that I see while looking at them still keeps me going. The fact that I'm discovering how I could help them every day, every time, discovering new ways to keep them fit and happy. The way we connect actually is what is very important to me. If I checking someone, I'm not getting so much, you know, connection from you. I'm not having that vibe of wanting to see you or wanting to talk to you, or I'm getting the vibe of, okay, this person doesn't care, then there's gonna be a distance, you understand? But if there's this connection, like even before I say something, you know what I want to say, you know, she's gonna do this, she's gonna do that, she's capable of doing this and she's capable of not doing that, you know, I'll be like, okay, fine, this person is, you know, knows me very well, very long. Why do I feel like that? So the next question, so many people ask me so many questions. Okay, the next question is from my school father. Shout out to Toby Tamari, you know, Taremi Franklin. Let's not pronounce the name, but if not, Toby will flog my ass this evening. So yeah, Toby Taremi Franklin, you can give him a thumbs up over there. He has been my school father since 9 years, and we're still pushing through. Jaja Kuchaja, we are getting to you for 10 years. Okay, so the question he asked is what do you think when you lay down on your bed doing nothing? My channel, I'm gonna promote my channel, I'm gonna promote my Instagram page, because I've really slacked a lot on both of them. I gave a really huge distance due to education ish and everything. So yeah, I think about how I'm gonna promote those two, and I also think about my family. I think about my future, where I want to be and where I am actually, the steps I still have to get to where I am, what I basically have to do to get to my high goal. And I think about my country, Nigeria, a lot. I tend to start remembering the things I did when I was home, the people I was with when I was home. Sometimes I just be like, I miss this person. Let me even write the person and see how they are doing. At least, you know, it's been 7 years now since I've not seen them or I've not heard from them. So I just basically randomly write them. Or sometimes I'm too bored, I'll go and start watching Indian movies on my phone. Don't come for me. Don't just come for me. I don't have your time. So my school father said, 9 years ago you walked up to me looking so cute, as always. Thank you. Looking so cute as always. Asking me to be your school father. What inspired you? The truth is, Senior Toby, right from the time I saw you the very first time in school, that is one of a group of school headquarters, I just told myself, this person has to be my school father. I don't know why. It just came from within. Like, and ever since then, since I told myself that word, I've had my eyes on you. I've been controlling you every time, everywhere. Always wanted to go meet you, to go and say it, but then I'm like, nah. He would tell me no. Let me just pause. But then until that fateful day, I came and I just told you, you look so handsome. You want to be my school father? I'm joking. I beg. I didn't ask my senior out like that. But what inspired me was, it's something great. I can't explain. It just came from within. Like, I don't know. It just, from my heart, I just told myself, I want the person to be my school father. And it's a proof. I was not wrong. 9 years I was still pushing through. Thank God. I'm so happy. So happy. The next question will box your brain, boss. Jesus. Whew. Okay. What still will not kill me? Okay. First question. Has a guy ever washed your pants? No. Please. I beg. You're not in this era. Not even the former era. No, that's impossible now. Come on. Question. Can you kiss your boyfriend in the presence of your mother? Aaron. That is the moment you start saying, God, no, man. No. Your mother, in fact, you don't want to know the thoughts of your mother. In that moment, you start thinking, who taught my daughter? How did she get this poet? In fact, you won't come out of that. If you won't come out of the house again, you are just hereby castrated. Just stay in the house. You won't come out of that house anymore for life. Kiss boy in front of your mother. Hey, ooh. How I see a distance relationship. Distance relationship. I think distance relationships are actually fantastic because you tend to know each other through your discussion, through maybe what they post. I am that kind of person that I tend to look at what you post, because what you post is actually how you feel and who you are sometimes. So I actually look at it a lot. It's not even bad. Just one more person you subscribe to on your phone. Thank you, okay? In fact, I will make you laugh. Like I told my senior sister, if you laugh for 5 minutes, you're adding more years to your life. So come and laugh. Let me help you. Let me assist you to laugh. Come be stingy to laugh. Come on. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to give this video a thumbs